ships or ship Z? Only you can decide. Find out more at shipzorz.com.
Hi everyone, this is Irina. I'm bringing you this week's new Supply Chain Minute, and the topic of conversation today is really the ongoing rise in costs to manage supply chains. So specifically, we'll talk about consumer supply chains because there's been so many changes over the past year in that area, specifically in the demand, in the raw materials, in the inventories, in the way we plan, in the location, the network, the transportation. So a lot of things are happening. And specifically, I track the Logistics Managers Index very closely, and I think that there's a lot of good output data that comes from there. One of the trends that we're noticing right now is that index continues to increase. And the index is calculated based on a number of variables, but specifically looking at inventory. So what goes into inventory costs in general, and the cost of raw materials, warehousing costs. What does it take for us to carry this inventory? Where are we putting it? What is the availability and the cost to do so? And then transportation costs. So what we've seen over the past year is that major retailers have done everything possible to really increase their ability to service customers across omni-channel. So curbside pickup, buy online, pick up in store, online, increasing their online fulfillment. And therefore, what's really happening is this e-commerce and omni-channel approach to service demands a different type of supply planning. It demands a different type of fulfillment. And so we've seen Lowe's and Home Depot and Target and Chewy's who have seen significant increases in that demand and in that omni-channel sale diversity, but with the backdrop of a continuing increase in the costs to do so. So the question really is, and I'd love to hear your input on this, is where do we go from here? We expect that things are going to continue to increase. We know that there's ships waiting outside of Los Angeles, Long Beach. We know that there's other transportation slowdowns globally. We know that there are demands on local transportation, whether that be last mile or long haul here in the United States. I've also spoken just 2 episodes ago about the limitations in space in retail and warehousing space. And then we know that raw materials in general continue to be hard to come by, specifically in plastics, as those materials are mostly used in pharmaceuticals and life sciences. Today specifically, that has been in high demand over the past year. So what do? How do we reinvent and optimize the way that we plan our supply chain to take advantage of this new demand, but not be so impacted by the rising cost to do so? I'll be looking forward to your comments, and until next time, thanks everyone.